Welcome back. We, of course, have Richard here with me in the bubble, Vince joining us from Atlanta, Jackie Mac coming from New England, and now we welcome in the mayor of Heat Island, Amin Elhassan, who is supposedly joining us from South Beach, but I don't know, is it standard definition
who's
there?
That back there in the back?
I just know the mayor of Heat Island since he was elected in 2016.
Pay no attention.
Amin,
Yes.
how confident should Heat fans feel right now?
A little bit more confident than I feel right now with this connection that I'm broadcasting on. No, here's the deal, Rachel. They've weathered the storm. The worst is behind them. Bam might be coming back. They've improved every single game they've played. And here's the thing, 2 reasons. Defensively, they found a blueprint of making Anthony Davis a playmaker where he is not comfortable. And they employ their hands team out there. Even if Bam doesn't come back, with Jimmy, with Andre Iguodala, and with Jay Crowder, these are guys who are very active at stripping down at the ball and not letting Anthony Davis get comfortable as long as he doesn't catch it near the basket. On the other side of the ball, offensively, we keep harping on the Heat three-point shooting and how they haven't shot enough or shot it well enough. And that's fair. But the reality is, and as we see the numbers here, they're actually making and taking way less than they did in the previous rounds. But the reality is this, when the defenders are hugged up on the shooters, there are opportunities at the front of the rim and in the paint. And Jimmy Butler exploited that to perfection in Game 3. So if the Lakers want to take away the three-pointer, Miami has to be focused on getting to the free throw line and getting to the front of the rim.
Well, Amin, we thank you. The internet thanks you. That
I'm outta
satellite
here.
connection does not thank you.
I gotta go. Hey, stop looking at the sunbathers, all right? Hang up.
You give everyone on Heat Island our best. Jackie Mac, I'm going to start with you. Who you got in Game 4 and why?
I'm going to take the Lakers in Game 4 because when LeBron plays poorly and gets cranky and goes home and invents real and imagined demons and critics, he comes out and he always plays great. That's why the Lakers.
I'm going to say the Heat are going to win in a blowout.
Wow.
Oh. And by a blowout, I mean like 5 to 7 points. Right. I think the Heat are going to even. I think the Heat are going to even up the series tonight. I still think the Lakers are going to win this series. But ultimately, I think the Heat are going to tie it up. Prove me wrong, Lake Show.
Vince, where are you?
RJ, I will say this: if the Miami Heat can get an 85% Bam Adebayo, that strengthens this whatever it is you're trying to do right here. But I think that
whatever I'm trying to fire up
whatever
right
it is
here,
you're trying to do right here. Yeah, whatever you're trying to do right here. But I think with Anthony Davis not playing well, LeBron with all of the talk, with all of the outside noise of Kyrie and all that stuff, he's motivated. He's probably I know he's sitting here waiting to get on this court, and that triple-double that we talked about earlier, that's what we're going to see tonight. I think the Lakers prevail tonight.
Jackie, how would you balance it with Bam and what the Heat are dealing with right now? They certainly have a window in this series to even things back up. They've got a young man who aggravated an injury from an earlier round, and they've got Dwight Howard out there who, again, is going to be ready to go right at him. We saw what happened in Game 1. Obviously, Bam has been asking to get back on the court. He even came out and warmed up for the last game, and they would not let him. Eric Spoelstra said it was the toughest decision he'd had to make. What do you think that they should do?
Well, sometimes you have to save the player from themselves. And I think this isn't a leg or an ankle. This is a neck injury. And those can be very, very serious if they go unchecked or if they get worse. You start talking about the spinal column. You start talking about nerve damage. So if I'm the Heat, I'm looking at the long haul. I understand Bam's frustration, but I've never, ever seen Eric Spoelstra or Pat Riley err on the side of uncaution. Is that a word?
It is
uncaution?
now.
I don't think it is.
You've never seen them
So-
throw
It is
caution to
now.
the wind,
Yeah.
Jackie.
Yes.
There you go.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, they're not
some
going
of
to
the
do that.
Lakers have told me that they feel like the Heat are just as dangerous with Kelly Olynyk in that position just because he's a shooting big. Well, I'm telling you what I have been told. I am not telling you what I think.
I'm agreeing with you
Come on
because
now.
the Lakers are saying that because they let Kelly Olynyk average 20 points the last
the guy
2 games.
is crafty,
That's on
man.
them.
The guy is crafty.
Man,
He's
the dude
crafty.
averaged eight
You
points.
see what he
Again,
did?
I'm going
He
to
has
repeat
frustrated
all-
Anthony Davis.
He can shoot.
I'm going to
This
say
is not my position. I am
can shoot.
repeating repeating a piece of information.
They're trying to hype up their lackluster defense over the last. Well, no, look, Kelly Olynyk is good. It's like, no, Kelly Olynyk averaged 8 points a game in the regular season, and you guys are letting him average 20 over these 2 games in the finals.
That has to do with lack of minutes.
I'm with you, Rachel. They are saying that, but a part of it is because they're playing so poorly. They're playing so poorly, and he's giving 20 points. Sorry, Jax.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to tell you. Kelly Olynyk, when you give him minutes, he can produce threes. The thing that I've seen him in this series that I didn't think I could believe, he's actually rebounding the ball pretty well, something he never really did in Boston.
We'll see if it happens tonight. Just 5 hours till game time. Rachel Nichols, see you from this arena.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to NFL Live. Hey, it turns.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.